Yes, sir! We got a key, we got a shifter. It's getting there, boys. Boys, you hear that idle, dude? And it's cold right now. This is cold start. Look, listen to that. It's been a week of just listening to that exhaust and I'm not sick of it yet, dude. I was here yesterday, just like hours, just listening. All right, what is up, everyone? Welcome to another video here at Jimmy Oaks' garage, So we are here and we're gonna continue on with FC stuff today. I usually honestly like to bobble around a little bit just to keep things like constantly changing up, new things.
Oh, we got the ball rolling.
The ball is rolling, so we're gonna continue kicking this ball down the road. And by that, we're gonna bring this ball down the road. I was here all day yesterday. I didn't film, I just wanted to tidy up the wiring because before you guys saw we had to do this like crazy dance of wiring to get the car to start, right? Nothing was wired into the chassis. Yesterday, I mean, it all happened. Key works, everything works off the key, amazing. Thing cold starts now and idles meant like it's a road car right now. This thing is sick. So the only thing we really need to do now is mount the battery in the trunk. I ordered the wrong battery tray. We tried to do that and I ordered the wrong one, whatever. It needs some more street tuning before we even want to put this in the dyno. Make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Do we gotta do anything else or do we just go right now? Guys, this weekend coming up super fast, June 3rd. Me, Chris Rudnick, and Clean Culture are hosting our very own car show drift event. We'll have vendors, two-step competition, limbo. Come on out, we'll have trophies. Come show your car, come hang out, come meet the crew. This Saturday, June 3rd. Route 66 Speedway, Chicago. Tickets below. Cop yours. Friends don't let friends have neck beards. That thing straight piece. So we are officially on ethanol with this car. Keeps things safe, keeps things happy, keeps things cool. Love it. And it's pretty accessible around here, so no complaints. And since this is a rotary and it gets its lubrication from the fuel, we gotta add oil or premix to our fuel. And so Renewable Lubricants actually sent me their stuff, their Bio Racing premix. I've heard really good things about it. Vargas loves to use it. As far as I heard, it's the best premix for ethanol because a lot of premixes don't mix well with the ethanol, where the Renewable Lubricants actually mixes extremely well. So
they nailed the formula, Jim.
I guess they nailed it. Yeah. American company, love it. When it comes to your like ratio to oil to fuel, you'll ask 5 different people, they'll give you 5 different answers. Some people like to go a little heavy on it, some people like to go a little loose. I'm gonna go with what Vargas told me.
Vargas spec. The Varga way included.
So I know Vargas likes to go a little bit heavier on the premix, but I'd rather be on the safer side.
Get in there. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it.
Shake weights, remember shake weights? You ever seen that South Park episode?
Yeah. How does it work, Steve? Oh, I love ethanol.
Drink up, baby RX7.
Oh.
Smack her on the ass. Did you get that while trying to get it with you?
It's so good right now. It is so good.
This is a crazy sight. I wasn't here to see it even drive around the parking lot. This is nuts.
Oh, you
Keeps on happening.
That's what I'm saying. I just want to do a week video of us just staring at this car going, this is sick. This is a...
Whoa! It's actually driving.
I love how hyped you are.
It's so sick.
For me, at this point, I built a lot of cars. And I've gone through the recipes of it.
This is like the first car that I've been involved in to actually see it go from a shell to actually, it's actually driving now. Holy shit.
I love this. I'm feeling a lot of things I haven't felt in a long time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I feel accomplished when I complete a car, but this thing feels like it's like a different level of accomplishment.
New endeavor.
New endeavor, that's what it is.
Rotary.
It was a new challenge, you know.
So bright in that shit too.
You look right at home.
You look good.
Hubbard Park.
I love this thing.
Feels good now, huh? Yeah, now that things aren't falling off and
Now that it has a shifter, you can go from 1 sec.
Boom, pulling up to the cookout. Merengue playing.
yeah, hearing that turbo come at you, crazy, right?
Yeah, it's so good. It's so crazy how quiet it is up front. You don't hear anything.
Go
besides
drive it real quick.
Just the fans right now.
Hey, I get
Drive
to
it
drive.
real quick. Yeah.
I get to drive while you too.
Yeah, exactly. You can't rip on it, but you can putt
Yeah,
it. You'll see.
Just go around the parking lot.
Get after it. There you go. The idle when it comes down.
When it comes to you, all you hear is turbo, and then it passes you, and you hear rumble.
For a turbo that you said was big, it seems to come on the boost pretty quick.
I can't get over it.
Look at him.
It is so good.
So good, right? It's my favorite part, just like everyone being hyped on it, like seeing all like my friends hyped on it too. It's a good feeling. We're gonna go out. I'm gonna spoon drive, gonna do some street driving, make sure this thing's mint, and go have some fun. The rotaries, they take a long time to fully built break in and get full compression, right? So a lot of guys will have to tune them multiple times. The more we can street drive this, the more we could kind of get the engine broken in, the better. They'll save us headache on the dyno and longevity, right? Plus, it'll really get me a really good idea of where this thing likes to be. Very similar to piston rod engine stuff, but also very different. And my goal today is to get it so we can hit full boost, which would be about 12 PSI, which should be low 300s. I want to hit full boost today, or on gate, right? 12 PSI. That's the goal. Be able to rip on it. Break her in.
Spoon in the driver's seat. Jimmy with the pewters putin'. Wow.
We'll be good.
Easy.
Nothing. Let's go do some driving. See how she does.
Let's go get some pizza. Oh, it looks so cool rolling.
Actually leaving the
Leaving
parking lot.
premises.
First time on the road. The noises are wild, dude. Street tuning sucks. Shaking around everywhere, trying to put numbers in. This is good because like smooth drives around like you normally drive around, and it's gonna hit all the right areas that you would hit that sometimes you can't really get on the dyno. So he drives, I correct, it gets smoother, everything gets happier. That flutter is wild. It loads up and builds a lot of boost fast, doesn't it? Wow, that hit 10 PSI like nothing. That's kind of crazy.
I turned that boost cut off.
I thought this turbo was gonna be too small. I mean, too big. It's so easy to hit the wrong button when you're street tuning. I have deleted entire maps by accident street tuning.
Car just shut off.
I'm saving, yeah. You'll see, the car will just randomly shut off because I'm probably gonna push the wrong button. There we go. Cool. All right, there it is. So that's the first time our secondary injectors actually had to kick in, and so like it disrupted the car because it's just a random splash of fuel. So trying to get that transient smooth is probably one of the most difficult things for these cars. You'll see a lot of rotaries where they like everyone does it, so I gotta work on that. So our goal now is to smooth out the transition between our primaries to our secondaries kicking on, so try to get it in. Oh, that wasn't bad, not bad for a guess.
Almost feels like VTEC.
Almost feels like VTEC, yeah, it tricks your brain because it's like, hit it again. That was smooth though. high, but I want to be able to hit it without the car being pissed, so. You can feel it want to go, dude. This is tricky, dude.
Yeah.
This is tricky. That wasn't too bad, that wasn't too bad. We haven't been on any roads yet that we can rip it on, but it's getting smooth. Like the train, like two guesses on the transients. So smooth. Also, Spoon has way too much mechanical sympathy. Get out there, Poppy.
It's not tuned yet.
It's just a weird sensation. Like
He's like, put off the line. I'm like, mom, get off it. It's a road. You gotta drive it like a, do the pedal dance, baby.
Alright, say less.
You don't gotta like clutch drop it, but like, you scared of the RPM. This thing's happier.
Last time I drove normal, you got scared.
No.
The beat?
Yeah.
Cut
Okay.
to the beat.
Show him how to drive a K car. Hit him with the pass. Hit him with the pass. Oh, stop! You crazy son of a bitch! Scared the shit out of me.
Did you die?
No, we didn't. Nice work. Yeah, maybe not use the beat as a baseline. Let's go in between this and the beat. All right. Nah, you're crazy for that one.
You may have seen it on the last episodes of Pop's Pizza, but I took it up a level. 2 old fashions with a regular pepperoni in the middle.
Keep nothing stock.
Fully built pepperoni. Pause.
Wow.
That's good.
Couple more passes and we can start beating the crap out of this thing.
So don't drive like a bitch, right?
Intake air's been good, coolant temp's been good. I know we're not really ripping on it, but like just cruising around town is a big deal.
Yeah, no, it shows we can actually drive the car.
Cruising around town will sometimes be worse because you're just heat soaking because you stop so much. This thing's moving.
That turbo comes in.
Dude, that turbo's not slow. This thing wants so much fuel, dude. Holy shit. Dude, it just goes. It's so good. Like, I was so scared this thing was gonna be like, come on, and it's just like, gone.
Yeah.
And then come on, gone. This is like, it's
Very linear.
Very linear. It ain't slow. Alright, so it's leaning out up top. That's why it's like kind of just falling off. Alright, so we are losing fuel pressure at higher RPMs. You can see the fuel pressure just tank. So either for some reason we're like low in fuel here and the pump is cavitating, or our injectors are using too much fuel, which is a possibility, right? So we were really concerned about using dash 6 lines because we didn't think it would feed enough to the injectors. I thought it would get us to like 350 horsepower. I thought it would, but on ethanol, like, it's already using so much more fuel than pump gas that it is just, it's tanking, yo. Like, fuel just went into the single digits on that. I got a taillight out.
Seen that.
Such good taillights. Okay, here we go. We're trying to get the fueling in. What I noticed is we're losing fuel pressure pretty aggressively at the higher RPM. It's getting worse and worse and worse, which is weird. At first I was like, oh, our fuel system's too small. Kind of knew that. I used dash 6 lines. Thought I could make at least 10 PSI without causing an issue. That's a problem of a small fuel system, eh? But it's getting worse, which means maybe like the hose for the fuel pump or something blew off. So we're gonna bring the car back, check it out. But besides that, I mean, driving around it feels amazing. So
It does seem like you're getting pretty high up in the RPM.
we were, and then all of a sudden it started to lean out more and more and more. So something happened. We're gonna check it out, but
First test drive though.
first test drive feels great. So either the fuel pump hose fell off, or is like just sitting there, or we're just low on gas. What did we drive? Like 15 miles on like 6 gallons of E?
1 mile per gallon.
We remember we put 5 gallons in on Saturday when we first drove it in the parking lot.
Might have used a couple gallons by then. Well, I had this thing idling for like 36 hours. Sounds amazing. Already low on E. There's no way. There's no way.
I think that's a pretty good possibility.
Yeah, it's sad that it's true, but
It's gonna be shit gas mileage with this thing.
I was gonna say, are these things known to just drink up? Yeah.
What pump did you put in here?
400 DW, baby.
Papalo, shop Jimmy out.
Yeah, there's E in there. The hose looks fine. Double clammed it because I knew I had sauce in it. It wasn't leaking fuel behind us, right?
No.
Weird thing is, it got worse and worse and worse, right?
As the day went on.
Fine at low RPM, and then
How dirty this thing is though.
yeah, that's a dirty sock. Damn it. The fuel system wasn't big enough. Obviously, wouldn't have done it earlier in the day, right?
Yeah.
It was getting good. We were getting good. Like we got a couple pulls where it was like hitting, and we're like a couple more enrichments away from it, like being good, and then. Fuel level's 4.5 inches. Hanger height is this. Maybe the pump sits too high. So the pump sits like 2 inches from the bottom. That means it only has 2.5 inches of fuel right now. So technically, if it sloshes, it could just be fuel sloshing. The pump might need to be mounted lower, but it's in factory position. Well, boys, we have a dirty, dirty fuel system.
There you go.
This is the sock for the fuel pump. Step 1 of filtration. It's pretty dirty. It's like sand. It's not like rust or anything.
Inline filter should have caught anything else.
Yeah, the inline filter would have caught anything else, so that is good. We might have to pull the tank and like give it a proper cleaning. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's going too good. We just pulled out the fuel filter, our D-Works fuel filter, and it is. Can you see how dirty this thing is? Yeah. It's really bad, dude. Yes, brand new. Thank God for that. Like, luckily, D-Works makes such a nice filter because it seemed, I don't think it got through the injectors because the idle seems unfazed. The partial throttle and stuff where you start to like really see dirty injectors. But this is bad. And it's not rust. It's just like sand. That's what happens when you have a car that sits for a long time. Shame on me because I probably should have just been preventative and like cleaned out the tank, but it honestly didn't look dirty. And then it got stirred up, I guess, because that is a lot of stuff. We have to either clean a tank or find a new tank. Tanks are expensive, but that thing is, now that it's all like loosened up, it looks bad in there. Look at that one row right there. You can't,
At least it's not a mechanical issue.
yeah, exactly. So
Today was still a win.
yeah. It's a shakedown, and honestly, like, this car was a bare shell. We piece it all together, and this is the one thing that's happened.
Take it.
I'll take it. Number 4083, why the FC RX7 is so freaking cool, is there's just a drain plug in the gas tank.
Factory drain plug.
I know that, like, if you haven't been under a lot of cars, like, I know that sounds silly. You would think, like, oh, every gas tank is a drain plug.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. And then in the 80s, they realized people were stealing gas too easily, so they stopped doing this. So we got 2 paint filters. Should strain out all the stuff in the gas. So
Let's see if I'm as good as Grant is.
no, you're getting that everywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Think so?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
I called it.
Jinxed it.
There we go. Between the sock and the fuel pump and the DW fuel filter, we should be good to go. A little bit of dirt in there already. It'll get worse. Alright, gas tank is, luckily it's an 80s car, so it still has gas tank straps, and this thing comes right out.
Watch your eyes and mouth.
Stuck on something? No.
Oh fuck, breather line.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Pain in the
I
ass.
got it. Alright.
There's always something. Probably easier to get the breather line once it's down. Oh, fell into it.
To the left.
Probably one of the easiest gas tanks to ever remove.
That was really easy, actually.
Yeah. How's it look underneath, Rusty?
No, she's clean.
Good car.
Oh yeah, she's solid. It's not really gross.
Yeah, pinch me some salt. No way it was that bad.
Yeah.
Sofrito.
I swear it wasn't that bad when I put it.
Look at that. Damn, too. It's not even metal.
It's good. It's not a rusty tank. It's just a dirty tank.
So how does that happen?
I bet when this car got its like little, because it looked like it got like a hot rod restoration one time in its life.
Yeah.
Bet the tank was sitting around the shop for a long time.
Just shit just got in it.
And then it was the last thing they put in the car, and it just.
Gunked.
Big old chunks.
Malo.
Muy sucio. When I first opened the tank, you know, I got my hand in there, I felt around, I really thought it was just scaling, but I think having the fuel in there, sitting in it and stuff like that, especially the ethanol, really broke it all up, all that sediment, and we're gonna power wash it out with some hot water, get something like a vinegar in there, shake it around, try and agitate it, get this thing as clean as we can. The tank's actually not really rusty at all, it's just like sand and dirt. It must have just been sitting in the shop for a long time and someone just threw it in there. That is crazy. Coming out?
Move out of the way.
Yeah, right there.
Jim got some gifts today. Dom's in town. Got him his first pair of fours.
First pair of Jordans, dude. Crazy.
Splash.
What a gift, dude. Hold on. Just crazy.
I had a friend who had those on reserve, and they were just like, "Yo, like, do you want a pair?" And I was like, "I know exactly who should have a pair." So perfect time to.
Stinky, dude.
Dirty, wear the f out of them too.
Those are yours. Those are yours, man. I think it's even crazier of a flex too if they're not like completely crispy. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Wear the shit out of it.
yeah,
Driver's shit.
Nah, look at that foot.
That's so
I'm gonna open
funny.
these up a little bit more.
I need
for
a fresher
you.
tee now, huh? This time I'm gonna win final bout wearing these things.
That would be the illest flex.
Next video, like we've never done foot cam footage ever. The next video is just all foot cam footage. Dude, that's so fun. I want to drift in these things. I don't know why.
Nah, it's gonna. Yo, you have to. You have to, bro.
It's
Like,
so-
hold on, we gotta do one of these real quick.
Got it. I wanted those,
That's it.
honestly.
That's it. Just sit at car meets, you know?
The yellow ethanol can. You stupid. Hold up, pre-mix.
Yellow stitch Nardi, bro.
Not even his face.
Many moments of power washing later, it's actually really clean. Usually you have to put some chemicals in here to kind of agitate it. Like people will soak these things in vinegar or purple power or whatever, but I think having the ethanol in there really loosened everything up, and by just power washing it, it's all out. So
Power wash it as best as you can, and then just run the hose in there to flush out any
Baffles
floating
or-
particles, and just let it flush for like 20 minutes.
perfect. So we cleaned through it. We cleaned the pump out, sock out. Luckily we had the Dishworks filter. We were able to clean that out. Things good to go. Very confident nothing actually got past the filter, which is good. We caught it early enough. I think both the filters were just too clogged, which makes sense as the flow air went up. It got more choked. It got pissed. The car was using more fuel. Leaned out. Boom.
Good.
We started the day off. It was going good. And with time, I really wanted to be able to bang off the limiter, which was only 7,500. And like right when we were about to get the car at that point is when it started happening. So easy shakedown. We'll be good to go. Get this back in for the next video, and then send it again because I want like a full pull. And even at 10 psi, the thing, I think we make full boost at like 3,800.
It's wild how fast that turbo comes in.
Stupid.
It makes the greatest noises.
So it's
Just
so
cruising
good.
around, you hear nothing but turbo.
And this thing is huge. So, and it's just a journal bearing turbo. With the T5001R mod, it is
That mod is everything.
everything.
Everything. Forward steps.
Force up is part of the process. If this is the biggest thing we're ever going to have with it in the I'll take it in a heartbeat. And plus, this was like the last dirty part of the car, so. We're gonna trim black this thing, put it back up there, car's restored. So, for now, you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and we'll see you guys very shortly.